Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I was due in Nashville, Tennessee, and today on the Hermitcraft server, I'm going to take some of these slower horses that I got here, like this fella, and as you can see, I can kind of click between these horses and use them to travel between these pens. So one thing I'm thinking about doing is creating a skelevator, or a skeletal horse elevator in the nether. Now, I'm not actually sure if portals work with horses in the latest version of Minecraft. There were a lot of problems with them in past versions, so I'm going to take one of these slower horses here and let him be the test. We're not going to say dummy, because that would be an insult to his intelligence. But we are going to kind of push him into this portal and hope he doesn't die. But you know what, he's skeletal, so it'll probably be okay. Now we just come in on the other side here. Hey, you made it. Okay, great. So, I'm going to put this saddle on you. Now, I'm going to slowly die. We're going to go ahead and fix this roof. Maybe dig this out a little. So, I figure the optimal place to start the skelevator is going to be in this tunnel, because it's free from, inhibition, or not inhibition, it's free from intervention from ghasts and things like that anyway, otherwise. So, if we go ahead here, and we start making a nice little pen for this fella. Oh man, I'd forgotten how quickly these things mine. So we're just going to take this guy and have him hop into here, once we actually mine it out enough. Whoa, probably going to have to get this ceiling fixed a little bit. Come on, what am I doing? Am I banging into... Oh, yeah, that single block there, that'll cause me some trouble. So we're going to hop him in here. Probably should have thought this through a little bit better in a lot of ways. For one thing, I should have walked him in here and then put the fence in. Two, I'm going to have to add the fencing along here. So the idea is that he would be in this pen, and then there would be another horse in another pen along here. Now, I don't think that I actually need to have the pens be exactly adjacent. I think it's good enough, in theory, if I have the horses nearby each other. Probably don't want to have these on fire in between them, although it might look really cool if they were. So we'll come back to that consideration. I don't want to give the horses too much room to move around, though. This square might even be too big. But the idea that, okay, so I've got a pen, then I've got a gap, and then this would be the next pen. And we would just kind of put horses in like this all the way down the line here and see how it goes. I'm going to go ahead and probably time skip through some of the construction, because I don't think it'll be particularly exciting. Although, who knows, maybe it'll be hilariously exciting. Just kidding, it's going to be construction. So, time skip.
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills. That's Joe Hills.
Well, it doesn't look like much from over here, but once you come through, you'll see that I've set up this general set of rows of horses and whatnot here. And as much as I would like to say that this was a smashing success, it's kind of not. Because if I click on this guy, I have to turn to face that guy, and then turn to face this guy. So it's actually not faster than walking. I can't actually hold down the clicking button. Hey you're going right here. Well, assuming that I can get you in there. Great. Okay, cool. So now we'll take that guy's saddle. But so as cool as it is having all these horses here, I think this is going to end up being more for decoration than anything, because this is just not actually a faster way to travel on account of all the pivoting. That's just really inconvenient. Dang it, and sometimes they teleport into each other's cells, which is bizarre to me. I don't know how they do that, but they do. Wait, was that always there? Did this tunnel just show up now? Is there an invisible Good Times with Scar hiding here? Because he's the only other person on the server. Well, we're just going to cover that back up and bury him alive. Like Henry the Train. Okay. So, anyway, while Good Times with Scar is buried alive invisibly in there, I'm just going to show you a little bit else of what I did. During the time skip, I went ahead, added a little horse pen over here, a little horse pen over here. Just because at the point where, like, this is going to be purely cosmetic, I figure I'll ease people into the idea of the horse. So they come down the stairs, they see one horse, and they're like, oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, is that another horse? Oh, okay, so there's horses here. That's nice. And then they get over here, and they're like, wait, what is all that in the distance? Oh my goodness, this is a lot of horses. At this point, it took so long. It took about an hour and a half to get all these horses over here and to build these pens and stuff. I'm not going to go ahead and put them back where they were, because that would be silly. But, yeah, they're not going to do too much here other than be purely decorative. Now, that begs the question, if this is going to be purely decorative, shouldn't this whole thing look a lot better? Well, yes, that's part of why I put these kind of upturned stairs underneath these railings here, because I thought that that would look somewhat decorative. See? Got a little bit of an edge to it. But yeah, there's probably a lot more I could do in terms of making these railings not look terrible. Now, unfortunately, that is all going to involve finding an actual, like, nether fortress pillar thing, which, as far as I know, would have to be, like, way back over here, if at all. Like, there used to be stairwells down to the fortress, but I have not seen them since all of this was, like, dug out and crazified. So let's go ahead and see if we can even get over there. Does this even connect anywhere? I'm just wandering around the nether now. This can't go poorly. Like, if I just dig this way. I mean, I'm really close to the base, so it's like... Okay, get a little light going. So there's somebody's tunnel. So all the pillars that used to be here are probably all dug out for materials already. Well, maybe not, because there's one of those, Blaze fellas, who I probably should not approach without, like, a full, thing of food here. Let's go ahead and just try and pick him off without killing any, Blaze, or, dang it, pigmen. Of course, he immediately hides. He's afraid of my flame arrows. Am I on top of a fancy blaze farm? I might be. I'm a little disoriented, I'll be honest. Okay. So this must be the outer casing of that whole big area that we were in. It's interesting. I wonder if people see this very often. Maybe this could use a little bit of a decorative kind of revisiting as well. But that doesn't solve my immediate problem of where do I get a bunch of cool... Oh man, so much cool stuff on this server. Sorry, I just need to take a second to appreciate how beautiful this is. This is so cool. I don't know where this goes, but this is so neat. Okay. I've lost all sense of, like, I'm going to make my thing look good. I just want to appreciate that somebody else made this look good. Feel free to say in the comments who made this, because I don't actually know. So this connects up then to here, which then connects back to that big area that we were in. Huh. And then this is just a kind of terrible bridge that could be destroyed by a ghast at any time. Oh, this is probably from the old portal network. Very neat. Okay, so I just want to follow this path and see where it leads then. Okay, so this seems to be another nether fortress. Hey, maybe that over there has some... Oh, I see a bunch of fence pieces, which is good because I'm actually in need of some of those. That's really why I'm here. I don't want to, like, just ruin this guy's, like, cool end into his thing, but I do want to get these nether fences. And then I had to get back out somehow. So I guess I'm just going to kind of hop back up like that and hope he doesn't mind too much. Or she. Maybe False built this. She's very talented. As is Cleo, obviously. So this just kind of dead ends into a big stack of chests. What are these effects? Resistance and strength? Can you build beacons in the nether now? Is it... Oh, wow. So whatever this is a fairly elaborate production. Seems to be some sort of blaze spawner thing. Is there going to be a blaze spawner up here? Okay, good. No. No, that means I can steal its fences. We're just going to hold down shift so we don't fall off the cliff here. And just kind of grab some of these to improve our horsemanship area. They're kind of not really horsemen, they're horse skeletons. I hear horse skeletons are the best at whatever Olympic event has the funniest bone-related pun and related to its name. So, feel free to put that in the comments too. Joe Hills, I don't write jokes for you. I write jokes with you. That is a lot of lava. A lotva. Let's avoid that. And then this bridge also seems to kind of just disappear out here into the abyss. So, as much as I love staring into the abyss and having the abyss stare back... Oh, hello, a blaze dude. You are about in range. You're going to start shooting me soon. I do not like that. I did not bring any fireproof potions. Did I anger a pigman? I think I heard the pigman angry sound. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was dropped by a pigman. Did any other pigmen see that? Okay, I think we somehow have accidentally hurt a pigman. So that means we have to escape the nether without any other pigmen seeing us and getting furious at us on account of our villainously destroying their brethren. So, we have a timer now, and that timer is the amount of time left of me having all my beautiful mending gear that I would love to not have fall into the lava, and that timer is counting down toward my ultimate demise. Is this guy mad at me? Did you guys witness any murders of pigmen near here? Me neither. We good? We good? Okay, we're good. Okay. Beautiful. That's what I want to see. That kind of spirit of blind trust. You know, he doesn't seem angry, but I'm not gonna get too close to him. Just in case. Let's go back down here toward this large cluster of pigmen. I love this walkway, though. Whoever built this did a great job. Just absolutely stellar work. As though they were forging a star themselves, taking little bits of atoms and fusing them together, creating energetic explosions. Just stellar stuff. Okay. So these pigmen do not seem to be affiliated. So that pigman made the mistake of going off on his own to grow as a person, and I'm never going to find my way back. I'm never going to find the hole that I dug to get out here. Okay, so that's the next phase of this, is how do we get inside of this thing? And is it possible to? Okay, yes, excellent. We have made it safely back. We have made it safely back. I cannot emphasize how much we made this. Like, wow, okay. So, of all the things that could have happened, very few of them did. And we are now going to take our, 26 fence posts. That felt like a much more successful expedition than 26 fence posts, but let's go ahead and see how that works. Okay, so those don't actually connect to the stone ones, bizarrely. So if I come in here and I start just kind of placing them, yeah, that's not going to look too impressive. And these side fences really are not doing me any favors. Oh, wait, I can walk between these? Okay, well, that part I like. That's actually pretty cool that I can walk between those, but that they can't because they're horses. And horses are incapable of passing through such a small space. So that I'm going to make a note of. Oh, let's go ahead and throw some... Oh, that's just a hole that I can fall into forever and never stop falling. Like so many other things in this video, it's abjectly terrifying, but not immediately threatening. Like that noise. That noise, not a big fan. Okay. So after seeing that other really cool walkway, I'm kind of way less impressed with this than I had been. But there's a lot more I could do with it. But you know what? I'm gonna much like that pun about the skeletons, I'm gonna throw this one out for you, the viewers. Go ahead and let me know what sorts of decorations you'd like to see in this hallway. We've got this whole left wall here that's yet undecorated, and we will revisit this with fresh materials and fresh eyes. So, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.